My dear brothers and sisters, as the gospel text tells us, Jesus came in the world to proclaim the kingdom of God, His kingdom of love and mercy and forgiveness. And as Jesus began this ministry of talking about God's love, forgiveness, mercy, compassion, lots of people were accompanying him. You call them disciples. And from them, Jesus chose 12 to continue his ministry. But there's still others who expressed the desire to be like one of the 12. And we heard that passage today about what it means to follow Jesus radically. We heard the three people answers, I will follow you, I will follow you. But they had their so-called excuses, or they said, let me do this first, and that first. And this answer to them seems to be very harsh. You're not allowing one to say goodbye to the family members, or you're not allowing someone to go and bury his father. What is this telling them and us in this passage regarding discipleship, or regarding what it means to be a Christian? It's telling us to be a Christian, to be a disciple, apostle, one should be willing to prioritize one's things. It means a lot of sacrifice. It means to be able to say goodbye, and once you say goodbye, there's no looking back. In today's world, to be a disciple of Christ or to be another Christian, is not very easy, because we are faced with so many things that in a way challenge us to live our life. We know what's happening everywhere in the world, including our own country, where Christians, in a way, are put to the wall. They are given options either to follow the common path that others follow, or to choose your path. We see a life of so many saints, so they are given the option either to renounce the faith or face death. And what they choose? They face death. So maybe you could, in a way, ask ourselves, what does it mean for me to be a Christian today? How do I live my life? Am I willing to put Christ before me and others behind? Am I willing to make sacrifices because I have chosen a path, because that's my faith? When I say goodbye to no to Satan and all his so-called evil ways that come into our life, or am I willing to compromise? St. Paul tells us in one letter, either be hot or cold. Don't be lukewarm. At times we tend to be lukewarm and trying to compromise between the world values and the Christ values. We could pause for a while, assess in our state of life, be it married life, religious life, or life of a student, life of a college student, life of work in any way in department. Am I compromising Christian values, the values of others?